Hey YouTubers, Grimmy here, back again, and we are continuing our paint job of Ty from Chromia. And as you can see, we've done a leg. I may have accidentally put a fingerprint on there, I don't know, but hopefully not. But I think it's time we got to the next part, which I think will be the white. So, got our white paint. I'm going to shake it up because we want it all mixed up nice and clean. And for anybody who's worked with paints, everybody knows that white can be the most difficult to work with. And not even going to be easy to open. Ooh. Give myself hand cramps trying to open this thing. Okay, got it open. Yay! But as I was saying, white can be one of the more difficult paints to work with. Since I'm going to be using a fair amount with this figure, especially in the legs. It's probably where it's going to show the most. But yeah, we'll have to hope for the best. So, gonna start adding the red, not the red, the white at the feet, just like we did with the red. Just gonna be putting it right over this little slip here. And again, that silver is making for a nice primer. No problems whatsoever getting the white on there. And doesn't feel like anything's showing through unnecessarily, which is good. Nice even coat of white. I'll get a little bit on the back here, just really help. And I'm getting off camera when I'm trying to do this, because, you know, just enough to go on there. Gotta be careful, because I think I might end up ruining the paint on the hip by trying to do this. But next up, I'm gonna be doing the inner shin. Since this paint has actually been thinned out considerably over a previous bungle, it's going on pretty good, which is nice. So maybe putting a lot of thinner mixed in with this wasn't a bad idea after all. The right primer, it does come out pretty good. And then again, the light blue probably would have been fine for a primer, since it didn't really object to the blue a lot. That kickstand might get in the way at certain points. Hopefully not. And again, I am really trying to make sure that this is done in frame so you guys can see what I'm doing. Let's move that kickstand a bit. Get it out of the way. And if I have to retouch some parts in red, that's fine. You know, it happens. The other leg won't be as complex because it doesn't have a kickstand. So that's a positive right there. And if I get this off frame every now and then, it's just because I want to make sure eyes can see what I'm doing. Because trying to keep this in frame is making that task a little tricky. Like right now. And yeah, I know, I'm getting paint all over that kickstand. I'm going to have to paint it anyway, so I'm not worried drastically about it. Okay, that part's coming on along nicely. I think it's time for the next part, which is right up here. I'm still not sure what color I want to paint that kickstand right now. So try to bear with me on that part. Let's see if we can. This going. As you can see, this paint is coming in nice. Paint job's going to be hopefully nice and smooth. And if I gotta put another coat on, so be it. Oh, I almost forgot there is a little bit back here that needs to get some touch. And you may notice one little stripe that's not getting painted yet. Oh, that's going to be painted soon enough. And yeah, I know, this is pretty much becoming the same color scheme as Minerva. And I'm sure you're looking for something different to come up soon. It will. I can assure you that something will come up very nice, very different from Minerva, because this is definitely not Minerva. It's just a character I want to have a similar color scheme to Minerva with. See, the white just went on pretty smooth. And last but not least, well, this isn't even last but not least here, but I get the inner part of the tire, or the hubcap. It's going to be interesting since I got to do this part 4 times over. The rest of the leg is going to be twice over because I got to do the other leg. But I want to do this kickstand in white too. So, you know, just to... because I don't want it sticking out in robot mode too much. If I keep it in the same color scheme, it might not. Or at least minimize the amount of presence it has. Ooh, that was a blunder. Not a drastic one. I just got to go over some parts again. Like, I'm going to probably retouch some of the red. Do that off camera, but you know, you could see where I screwed up and my brush hit the thing, like hit the leg a little bit by mistake. But aside from that little blemish, it's coming out pretty nicely. But the next color is going to be a little more difficult. Simply because I gotta find a different way to hold this figure than what I have been. So just give me a sec. I'm just trying to clean off the brush. Check my time. Okay, so I only got a couple minutes left. Since time is of an issue, I'm gonna just do some touching up instead of going to the next color. Because we can always go to the next color in the next part. So, yeah, we're gonna touch up the red. Make that little white blotch go away. Do a little bit of touching up here to smooth it out. And make sure that the coat is nice. And there we go. But that's going to call it for this segment. So, if you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't to see more videos from me, and I will see you in the next part, where hopefully we'll get this leg done. Take care, have fun, and so long.